What are you guys doing to my friggin' car?
We freeze. We gotta get the fuck out of Dodge! Fang immediately bolts towards the front of the school. I follow after, legs pumping furiously in an attempt to both catch up to Fang and avoid the teacher screeching at us from behind.
Who did this to my freaking car?
I see Fang veer into the school, the door closing slowly after. By the jacket on my back, I'm able to slip in just before the door shuts completely. Fang is panting in the stairwell near the door. And I'm sure I'm redder than I was earlier with the vines.
I freaking rented this thing this morning!
Why? Did you follow me?
Why? Because I'm sorry. Her sneer returns, and she makes to turn away. I fucked up. Yes, I was at that concert. And yes, I laughed. I never expected to actually become your friend. Her wings block my view of her. But she hasn't left yet. Maybe I can fix this after all. I just wanted to coast through school. I was happy being a loner. I've always been one, after all. Without a word, Fang climbs the stairs. Fuck. I consider following. But her silence was evidence enough. She wants nothing to do with me. And standing here by myself, I have time to think of my own admission. If Fang leaves me alone, I'll get exactly what I want. Right? She could probably talk Trish and Reed into leaving me alone too. I'll get the easy life I wanted. So why the fuck do I feel absolutely empty right now? I sigh and slump over on the stairs. Can today get any worse?
Karma would suggest yes.
Ugh. You know, I always thought that tempting fate thing was just a dumb cliche. It still is. But maybe Stella has a good point about astrology.
Rosa, I found our errant runaway.
I hear the shrill screech of a Latina banshee approach.
Where did you go? You were supposed to get Fang in return! Return!
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
You will be sorry!
There's 2 hours left for the rest of the students, but that makes 4 for you.
Do not worry, Anon. We stay as well.
Great. The next few hours were grueling hell. Carrying bags of the most rancid-smelling fertilizer back and forth. Cleaning entire sections of flower bed of weeds using only a trowel. And tilling the same flower beds by hand. I don't think the phrase back-breaking labor was supposed to be literal.
As is expected of hombres.
I could already tell that by the end of the day, I would have crippling arthritis. Fang returns eventually, but still won't talk to me and just sticks nearby, cutting vines. Only an hour has passed, but I'm ready to sleep for days.
Anon! We will now be replanting the flowers you destroyed.
Destroyed is a harsh word. But I don't know anything about planning.
You speak nonsense. Come here now, I'll teach you.
She motions me to get on my knees next to her and hands me a clump of dirt with a juvenile daisy in it.
I will dig the hole you will place it in. Very simple.
I somehow almost dropped the flower. Yeah. I don't even want to think what would happen if I mess up a third time. Rosa points up at Fang, who is still aggressively trimming back the vines.
Fang, do you want to plant some too?
I'll pass.
With a practiced hand, Rosa clears out a cylindrical hole, deep enough for the clump to go in.
Okay, it's ready.
My arms are practically rubber from today's work, and faltering to the point that pieces of dirt are being shaken off. A little bit from the hole, I have to catch the whole thing when it slips from my grip. Rosa puts her hands around mine to steady them before I drop it for real.
Very easy. Like this.
The bulb is placed in the hole and we let go. Rosa quickly fills up the patch of dirt with the trowel, leaving only the stem and flower visible.
You did it!
Doesn't seem like I did much at all.
Hush now. We still have dozens left to plant.
A keening whine rumbles from my mouth. Can't I just take the beating instead, please?
I'll do that if you really want.
Do you want to borrow my slipper?
I'd prefer the shovel. Aim right here and do not resuscitate me after. Fang's chuckle helps lighten my mood immensely. Maybe. I continue replanting flowers under Rosa's caring, yet Orwellian, supervision. At noon, the bellowing of our principal calls us back up to the front of the school.
Thank you all again for showing up today. I hope that through your hard work, all of you learned a valuable lesson.
I catch Fang rolling her eyes from the corner of my vision.
Please do stay safe on your way home, and try to keep out of trouble in the future. Dismissed.
Not you, Anon. You stay. Right! And before everyone goes,
Stella approaches holding a covered pot and paper plates.
I made lunch for everyone.
The small crowd gets a bit more energetic.
Home-cooked mole poblano. Enough for seconds and thirds.
I graciously accept a plate and stack it high with salty sweet goodness. The hot food is absolutely heavenly, reinvigorating me as I bite into the Mexican meal.
So filling.
Yeah, wish I could cook like that. Wait. I look around and see that the only ones left are Rosa, Stella, Fang, and I. Even Spears has gone home. Fang, about...
All right, Anon, back to work. You still owe me 2 hours of heavy lifting. Oh, don't be sad. You are a natural green thumb. When you are not laying on my flowers, that is.
I don't really get compliments. It's just circumstance. It's not like I'm actually lazy or unskilled.
Hold on. I'm not done yet.
We can wait a bit while you two finish up. You'll need all of the energy you can get.
These guys aren't half bad. I thought they were slave drivers. But then again, I did ruin their hard work. Stella, I've been meaning to ask, why are you like this?
Like what?
You know, the whole thing with astrology and quoting, video games.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's just the stuff I like.
Right.
Why do you ask? Oh, are you interested in it too?
Maybe some other time, Stella? The rest of lunch passes by without incident, and I'm left savoring Rosa's delicious cooking. Like they say, the first rule of Mexican food, the more it looks like raw sewage, the better it tastes. The next 2 hours of work fly by relatively quickly without Rosa and Stella breathing down my neck. Replant the rest of the flowers I had crushed, all done by me. collect all the discarded vines and clippings into compost bins, all done by me. Carry all the tools back into the maintenance shed. Take a guess who did it. Fang stuck around for some reason, even though I don't think she had any other work to do. But now my prison sentence is finally over, and I'm free to go. My feet hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurts.
Hannah, you did such a good job today! You should sign up for the gardening club!
Yeah, you can come and help out with all our meetings.
I just want to go home. That's... Think about it. I walk away before either of them can push joining their club further. I'm too tired to argue. Fang seems to have disappeared. Guess she didn't want to stick around longer than she had to, after all. As I pass by some of the gardens, I take a moment to admire my handiwork. As much as I didn't want to be here, I have to admit, they look a lot cleaner than before.
See? That's what doing some actual hard work for once can do.
Fang's sudden appearance from behind makes me flinch. I guess she stuck around after all.
A wimp like you could use it too.
So now Fang is suddenly talking to me again? Yeah, sure.
Now all the important and beautiful plants can thrive without any of the useless weeds choking them up and holding them back.
Oh, right. I almost forgot Fang thinks people like me are barely worth the oxygen. Not that I really blame her after earlier. Yeah, well, don't let the weeds like me get in your way. I sigh and turn away from Fang, beginning my very achy walk home. Time to go to sleep for 20 hours.
Anon, wait.
I stop in my tracks. Now what does she want? Look, I said I was sorry, okay? I laughed at you guys, and I ruined your concert. I don't care if you never want to talk to me again. I just don't know what else you want me to say.
Anon, It's not the concert I'm upset about.
What? It's not?
I mean, maybe a little, but... I'm mad because you kept it from me, okay? It's just, I haven't made many friends in... well, a while? I don't want to lose an actual friend over stupid bullshit like that. I just thought you would have trusted me enough to tell me the truth.
Is this why you stuck around earlier? She hesitates before nodding, like she needed to convince herself.
Not that it matters. But, I'm sorry too.
You... for what? What, kicking me in the face?
I might have overreacted a bit earlier, but you did deserve that. I'm sorry for calling you one of the weeds. You're not a weed, you're... I don't know, a mushroom or some shit.
A mushroom? Not like a cool tree? Or a cactus or something?
Hell no, you're not that cool. Mushrooms take all the bad shit and turn it into nutrients for all of the good plants. You know? Plus, you kinda look like one too.
Fucking rude. That's like the nicest thing I think I've ever heard you say.
Now you're pushing it.
I let out a sigh of relief. Can't say that's how I expected this conversation to go. I guess we're both assholes then.
Huh, yeah. Friends?
Friends. So, why do you know so much about mushrooms exactly? Reed? Fang gives me a sideways glance and smiles a bit.
Spend enough time around Stella and Rosa and you pick up a few gardening facts.
Yeah, First impressions aside, they're pretty alright, I guess. Stella's a bit weird, and Rosa is a walking stereotype.
A dork like you calling Stella weird?
A dork like me has every right to call out Stella.
Sure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you, Anon.
Yeah, see ya. Fang strolls away, humming some tune I've never heard. Left alone now, with just my thoughts. I find myself feeling a great weight lift from me. Friends, huh? I can't recall the last time I had a legitimate friend. Some people certainly aren't. They just never meant to amount to anything or do anything important. I just don't know anymore. I set off for my apartment. Body sore. But spirit soaring.
Merry
Christmas, everyone!
Reed, stay away from the eggnog bowl.